All right. Okay, we are live. Panther Style, March 30th, 2021. It is an exciting time at Palm Desert Charter Middle School and the other schools in the valley, I'm sure. But we are back at school. We've had cohort A for 2 days. Everything went smoothly. Everybody left here smarter than when they came. I could see it on their faces. So, what do you think about that, Ms. Frazier, Mr. Ruiz?
I thought it was awesome. We had 2 great days with our cohort A group, and we followed the 4 W's. We were so happy to welcome our students back to class, and we reminded them about washing their hands. We reminded them about keeping a safe distance and wearing their mask. And everybody was doing a terrific job.
Yep. Each and every one of the kids that I got to speak with had just a great experience. They were really happy to be on campus, happy to see other kids. So again, I'm glad that they're doing their part. The kids themselves are doing their part to keep the space safe, but they're also are enjoying that experience here with us. So I was really happy to see that. Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. That's exciting stuff. It was great to see kids back here on campus.
Yes.
And those are the 4 W's. Again, we want to welcome you back to school. We want you to make sure that you wash your hands. We have places everywhere that you can wash your hands. I know that that is one of the most favorite things for young teens to do is to wash their hands. Wear your mask and watch your distance. Just keep a safe distance. Again, wear your mask and wash your hands, and we welcome you back. Those are the 4 W's.
It's great to see everybody working together to keep us all safe.
Yes.
It is. And, one of those things that we just want anyone listening to be aware that before you come to school, do the health check. Parents, very important, because we don't want the student to come to school and then we have to turn them out, turn them back and give you a call and just give them back to you. So does your child have a fever? Are they experiencing any known COVID-19 symptoms? Chills, cough, fever, shortness of breath. In the last 14 days, have they been told by a doctor? Again, that's 14 days. Have they been told by a doctor to self-quarantine? And has your child been exposed to anyone who's been tested positive for COVID-19 in the last 14 days? So if you answer yes to any of those questions, they should not be coming to school, because we'll have to turn around and then turn them away, and we don't want to do that. So please do the daily health checklist. If you do that, I can assure you that the adults that are on campus, the employees, we're all doing that before we even come onto the campus.
Yep.
And then when we get onto the campus, we still have to answer another set of questions.
And the good thing about our schedule right now is that if a student is sick and the parents say you can't go to school, they can be online, so they're not going to get behind.
Right. Great point.
So thank you for everybody doing a great job. The last 2 days, our gates open in the morning at 7:50. We have a breakfast available for any students who wants to get a breakfast snack. It's a grab and go. They can take it with them and head right to their first period class. Some general reminders: students must bring their Chromebooks to school every day. Please remember your Chromebook.
And then also to remember to charge it the night before. Leave it on the charger so you got a full charge when you come in the morning.
Good idea. So students are expected to follow the school rules and the uniform policy. We are back in school, so we appreciate everyone's cooperation. Mr. Gary, maybe you want to talk about pickup, because we did have a few changes.
Well, probably one of the most important things is I know that some parents want to drop their kids off early, but we just want them to know that we're not going to be opening the gates until 7:50. We're not going to be admitting students onto the campus until 7:50. We can't guarantee you supervision before then, so we need parents to take extra care before they drop their kids off, just very early, and with the potential of them being unsupervised. So the gates open at 7:50 to 8:10. Right inside those gates, depending on what grade level you're at, we will review where you drop off. Is food will be right inside the gate. So breakfast. So it's a grab and go, and they come inside the gate, they grab, and then they go straight to their first period class. And then the teacher will make the decision as to when and where they will eat that breakfast. So, and then they need to bring their Chromebook, expected to follow school rules, and then parents pick up. Pickup time is from 12:20 to 12:30 each day, and lunch is available at the gate free of charge. So that means that it's grab and go on the way in and grab and go on the way out. There's no formal sit down breakfast time or lunch time. They go straight from the gate to the classroom, pick up their food. We have plenty of tables around the campus. The teachers will let them eat. And then on the way out, it's a grab and go on the way out the gate. And parents, please be here between 12:20 and 12:30 to pick up your wonderful angels. Anything? Did I miss anything there, Ms. Frazier, Mr.
No,
Ruiz?
but I think you might want to elaborate on the pickup areas. And
Okay.
by the way, our students did a great job Monday and Tuesday.
For the first time ever, starting in the third decade, first time ever, the sixth grade drop off and pickup is both in the front parking lot, formerly known as the staff parking lot. That's where the electronic marquee is, but that's where the sixth grade drop off zone is. So please be patient, and just be ready to have your son or daughter be let out on the right hand side of the car. On the right hand side of the car, they pull into the parking lot and just drop off, and the parents get to go. The students will be able to walk into the gate. Eighth grade zone is over on the east side of the campus where the bus drop off is, or the bus gate. And then all the seventh graders are in the back off of Magnesia Falls, in the Magnesia Falls Park.
Mr. Geyer, what does the family do if they have a sixth grader and an eighth grader?
Well, I believe that they should be picking up or dropping off and picking up at the same area. So if I know anything about sixth graders and eighth graders that are in the same family, it'll probably be drop off in the eighth grade zone and pick up in the eighth grade zone. I don't see a whole lot of eighth graders wanting to go over with the sixth graders. Again, I might be wrong, but if they have two students, they just pick a gate and stick with that gate, because that's where the food's going to be. So the lunch, the cafeteria workers, employees, they know how much food to have. So if someone keeps changing gates, they may run out of food. So that's pretty exciting stuff. So parents, whenever you're dropping off or you're picking up, just go slow, 15 miles an hour. I know that the speed limit is 25 in a residential zone, but sometimes 25 miles an hour is too fast for the amount of activity that's going on. So I can almost guarantee you between 10 and 15 miles an hour, if you just proceed at that speed, then if something just happens to pop out in front of the car, or someone's not paying attention, you have plenty of time to stop. You're not going too fast. So here's the drop-off zone for sixth grade. The red arrows are coming from the east, westerly, and they're coming in, and there's a right turn right into the parking lot. pull in, you'll see my friendly face. Happy to see you. Pull all the way around to that blue arrow, or as far as you possibly can. And then you can drop off, and then you are on your way right out the staff park, or the front parking lot now. And then you are on your way. We can do this pretty quickly. Now drop off is fairly easy, fairly quick. Pickup is a little bit different. Same zone or same drop-off area, same pattern. However, what we're going to ask on Thursday morning, we're going to be giving you a piece of paper so that you can use any paper, but we're just going to hand one to you. But you can use any paper. For pickup, we're going to ask you to put your son or daughter's full name, first and last name, on a piece of paper. Put that onto the dashboard so we can read it. So big, bold print, big letters, so old people like me can read it, and so that we'll be able to call out the student's name. So by the time that you get up to the pickup zone where that blue arrow is, we'll already have your son or daughter ready to get into the car. So I'll be giving those out on Thursday morning when people drop off. And just to be slow and deliberate. The students have their stuff all ready to go to get out of the car, and so they can just jump out, get out of the car safely, close the door, and you can be on your way. The drop-off zone, this is for 7th grade. This is in the Magnesia Falls Park. 7th graders, I know that you have been here as 6th graders. It's the same thing. You pull into that back parking lot from the west, or you turn into the back parking lot by the baseball field, and then you proceed all the way to the entry gate, and then drop off. You can drop off curbside. Now, when you see that blue arrow, everyone is going to be funneled. The reason why the blue arrow is there, we're going to have cones. We have cones outlining that area. Everybody's going to walk there between the band room and room 1157, and that's where the food is going to be. And so everybody proceeds along the blue route. When they're walking, they pick up their food, and then even if they don't want to pick up food, they continue on past that table and go straight to their classroom. And then these are the 8th graders. Last but not least, 8th graders. The red line just comes from the north. You pull into the bus gate. Please go the bus drop-off area. Please go slowly. Stop, drop off, walk in through the bus gate, and the parents can proceed right out the bus cut in. The 2 yellow circles, we will have crossing guards there, just as we have in the past. So it is okay to use those side streets to drop students off. Please be careful. There's a lot of hustle and bustle going on. We do have less cars. However, just keep your eyes open and always go slowly. Students, before you cross the street, even though there's a crossing guard, please don't cross too early because people are trying to get to work and they're not always paying attention. And then pick up, just be patient, and we'll get you in and out of there fairly quickly.
Mr. Geyer, Mr. Ruiz and I are at the 8th grade spot, and we would just like to remind parents that it would really help out if they would pull all the way forward, so that more people can come in behind them.
That would be great. Yep. So if there's space ahead of you in the bus gate, and this, it's kind of like a habit anyway for wherever the gate is, that's where someone's going to stop. So even if there's no one in front of you, please pull all the way forward so 3 or 4 more cars can get in there. Yeah. That's a good point.
Uniform
all right, uniform policy. All right, Ms. Fraser, you've got this one.
I do. So actually, I was really happy to see our students back at school and in uniform. Makes me really proud that they're wearing their Palm Desert Charter Middle School uniforms. Part of the uniform policy is to wear your ID and lanyard on campus. And for those students who were here Monday and Tuesday, they had their picture taken and got a new ID and lanyard. And those students coming Thursday and Friday, we will have pictures on Thursday, so they will have a new ID and lanyard. Important to wear your uniform shirt. We have used uniform shirts. We are happy to sell you at a very reasonable price, or if you forget your uniform, your teacher will send you to the office and we can arrange for you to have a loaner. We want always for our students to follow the dress code policy. Pants must be, or shorts must be in solid color only, no patterns, navy, black, khaki, or denim. And shorts and skirts are knee length. We ask that on the day that you have PE, please wear tennis shoes so that you can participate in your PE class. And if it's cool in the morning and you wear a sweatshirt, make sure it's a sweatshirt with a school logo. And we have a bit of an updated policy for hybrid. Students may wear their school-approved PE clothes to school. So on the day that you have PE, if you want to wear your PE uniform for the whole day, you can. Or if you have a 5K shirt, you can wear that all day for your classes and PE class.
I like the 5K shirts. Those are really cool.
They are, and they look so comfortable. Students must have tennis shoes with them on their PE day. Have to say that again, because as it gets warmer and you are tempted to wear sandals, you have to bring your PE shoes to wear during class. Students are not allowed to wear leggings or yoga pants to school unless they are worn under your PE shorts or under a skirt. This is mostly for the students who are in dance or are in color guard. And 8th grade students are in the process of ordering their 8th grade class t-shirt, and they have the privilege of wearing their 8th grade shirt any day of the week that they wish.
Awesome.
This is some information about where you can buy your uniform. At Impression Design, it's open Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, but also you can order online. And they highly encourage you to order online and then arrange for an easy pickup. So the Impression Design is, we go to the next slide, is on the corner of Merle and Cook, or on Merle just off of Cook. So it's easy to find. And again, this is the uniform company.
They're kind of like behind the Burger Foundation building, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Just past it. Okay.
Yeah, and I just want to add that they have all of this information really accessible. I like their pdcmsuniforms.com website. It's really simple. It has access to all of the images of the different uniform options, and they have the address there and all that stuff. So it's really easy to find.
User friendly.
Yes.
Okay, for students who are applying for school next year, maybe you have some friends, a sibling, we've extended the deadline to April 12th. You can sign up on our school webpage. Very important that you get your application in so that you can be in the lottery. And again, we've extended that deadline date to April 12th.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, we're so happy to celebrate 2 of our amazing staff members. First, April Minker, who was voted by her peers to be Teacher of the Year this year. She does love math. And Robert Flores, Classified Person of the Year, our custodian who's been here for a few years. So we are really pleased to celebrate both of them as our Teacher and Employee of the Year.
Awesome.
That's it for us, and we wish you a very, very happy spring break. Hopefully you'll be able to take advantage of being with family and doing some activities now that the restrictions have been lifted somewhat. So, but we still encourage you to be safe.
Well, they still have to come. Cohort B still has to come Thursday and Friday and everybody else still has to do online learning, right?
That's true.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't take spring break too soon.
I think we're all thinking it though, Mr. Ballard.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
And we are grateful.